All right, so let's work on problem 3. So problem 3, we've got y equal to x squared minus x minus 6. All right, and so once again, we're going to want to find the vertex. We are going to want to find x, y intercepts. I'm probably going to miss one of these. We're going to want to find axis of symmetry. Bring this over. Symmetry. We're going to want to find, what else do we want? We want opening up or down. We want number of solutions. And we want max or min. I think I got them all. Pretty sure. I'm sure I could just scroll up, but all right. Let's get to it. First thing is, let's determine the vertex here. It's not going to be so easy to determine the vertex, so actually let's start with our x and y intercepts. So let's remember the y-intercept occurs when x equals 0, or just our c part. So our y-intercept is going to be at 0, -6. For our x-intercept, remember we're going to set y equals 0. So y set x equals 0, x set y equal to 0. So that would be 0 equals x squared minus x minus 6. Bring it over. Which means 0 equals x, minus 3, x plus 2. Right, two numbers are multiplied to give you 6. I had to give you -1. So 0 equals, well, that said, then x equals 3 and -2. All right. So let's go ahead and so x equals 3 and -2. So our 2 going to be -2, 0, and 3, 0. All right, that said, let's go ahead and graph those. So -2, 0 is going to be right there. And 3, 0 is going to be about right there. Cool. All right. So what we're going to do now, let's bring this up just a little. There we go. What we're going to do now is determine our axis of symmetry. And for those of you who remember, our axis of symmetry is going to be -b over 2 times a. A in this case being 1, b in this case being -1. So this right here is just going to be negative times -1 all over 2 times 1. This is going to be 1/2. This is our axis of symmetry. So, and I'm not going to do too well, but our axis of symmetry line is just going to be kind of like this. I want to change the color. There we go. Axis of symmetry, just this line, this dotted line, about 1/2, right? And the thing is, the vertex is on the axis of symmetry. So that said, since the vertex is on the axis of symmetry, to determine the vertex, all we have to do is take 1/2 and plug it into our function to find our y value. So we'll have y equals 1/2 squared minus 1/2 minus 6. Okay, 1/2 squared, that's going to be 1/4 minus 1/2 minus 6 equals -1/4 minus 6, -6 and 1/4. Remember 1/4. This is 2/4, so 1/4 minus 2/4 is going to be -1/4. All right. So this is our y value of our vertex, since this is the x value of our vertex. So our vertex then is going to be 1/2 -6 and 1/4. it's going to open up. There's no negative here, so it's opening up. We know the y-intercept. Ooh, I forgot to graph the y-intercept. Is at -6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And we can tell that the negative 1/2 -6, 4, so it'll be about, the vertex will be about right here. All right. And so I'm just going to go ahead and dot right here on the other side. You kind of get the idea of how this is going to open up this way. I guess I could try to graph this. It's not going to be really good. Okay. All right. All right. Number of solutions. Well, how many x-intercepts are there? 2. So there's 2. Is going to be a minimum value, right? And the value of our minimum is the value of our vertex. So the minimum is y equals -6 1/4. And that's it.